Okay. Well, welcome to our seventh session of the fourth chapter of the Red Star Rising campaign adventure titled The Dreadmist Curse, designed by GUI Cube and presented by the Greater Molemaster Beholder Corps, where we hope your minds will be opened by wonder. And playing today are Zane.
Hello.
And Mark.
Howdy.
The Mighty Trey.
Aye.
Who can't find the mute
Wait
button?
for it. Wait for it.
Was...
Wait for it. And Chris.
Hey.
Hey, and I'm Casey, also known as the emissary of the Great Mother. And one of our friends is unavailable, but we will catch them up later. So I ask my aberrations. Shall we begin?
Aye.
Well, exploring a surprisingly abandoned house brings with it an interesting yet perplexing discovery. What other secrets are waiting to be found in its dilapidated walls? Question mark. So previously... What's that?
I question mark too.
Yes. Sometimes I question mark. Actually, I think I do it all the time. Anyhow, previously on the Red Star Rising campaign, somebody go. Whoever does the best job gets a GUI reward. Maybe.
Alright, let's see. While searching bodies and pushing what is left in the water to be eaten, Kimber notices a strange bird who has watched us before on Brant. Oh, I skipped the whole combat. Let me go back.
Hope you lose.
Oh,
Zane's turn.
A combat ensued after burying the body of our contact by some hillbillies who thought they were better than us. We dispatched all but one who faithfully swam in the swamp, and you know what lives in swamps. We lost him. We lost the loot from his body, but we turned around and made good on the rest, throwing their bodies into the swamp to be eaten, and departed from the funeral of our friend to the dilapidated house of the recluses. Upon arriving and looking around, noticing that it had been this way for a while. Well, that is odd. So we creep in ever so gently and quietly. Is someone else here? Looks like it. Well, with the danger flag well raised, our band of heroes make it inside.
Not bad at all. I like that. But
Next.
I don't know. Fleegan feels like he needs something to say. Yes, I'm going to make everybody say something.
Something.
No soup for you. All right,
no
Gror.
Soup for me.
All right, Gror. Bring it home. Get that GUI reward.
September the 8th of 2022. Cleaned the shack. Dun dun. I cast prestidigitation to clean all the evidence. Arrested. Not very well. Dig a grave for Trendon and give him a funeral. Out of the fog comes a butcher.
We heard this part. Skip to the end.
Just the end? Okay.
After you get inside the house.
Inside the house.
I've got something for that. On our approach, we are cautious and Scooby our way around looking for anything. In a closet, Gror and Fleegan find a secret room, and there are containers with coins in a small box. In the box is a doll and a diary. The diary explains the Hanatas that were here. Were our people. Sorry. Gror, you got more on that?
I like the
Diary
idea.
told us it was the Blue Veil, Cladsby, that she met when she fell in love and was found to be pregnant by. Ophelia ran away to find Cladsby. Remember to check the coats in the closet. That's for the reminder for today.
Okay. All right. Well, I think you all had a hand in summarizing some of it, except for Fleegan.
Fleegan!
Boo, boo, boo. So
Kill!
everybody but Fleegan needs to get to roll a d20, including myself. I want to go a reward. I didn't get one.
Look at Bob
Dang.
go.
Look at Bob go. Look at Bob go. That's not a bad roll. Almost everybody rolled better than a 10. Almost. What how many does Bob here have? How many guru rewards do you have? I think you have more than you need.
I've used a few, so I'm not sure. I'm thinking I only have one left. I think my first guru reward.
You have a fate point.
Oh,
You have a fate point.
I got.
You don't get a guru reward. You got a fate point.
My first ever was a fate, and I've never used it.
And you gotta avoid a fumble too.
Avoid a fumble. That's right.
Which you'll probably need.
Uh-huh.
I've got
All
Kismi
right.
on my side. I do not need it.
Yeah, you do have Kismi on your side. You're quite good at that too. So you know what? I'm going to be stingy and I'm not giving away guru rewards
Oh,
this
how
time.
about instead of giving me one, let Fleegan roll?
Let friggin' roll. Oh, let's say more than 50 or less than 50, Fliggin. More or less.
More.
More. No, it was less. You lose.
Oh.
Ah!
All right.
I should use my fate point. No.
Wouldn't that be fun?
No, I don't think so.
No, I like that. No, I like that you did that. So, okay, so yeah, you guys, you're in this hot room. Let me the lower floor of the Forsaken House consists of a single room combining a living area with kitchen with a stairway ascending to the southwest corner, but the place is in complete disarray. Broken furniture lies strewn across the floor, and the kitchen drawers have been all dumped out, leaving silverware, cooking utensils, and a few dented pots and pans scattered about. But it has been some months since the destruction occurred, for a layer of dust covers everything. And then when you guys open the concealed door in the closet, it reveals a small area behind the closet, apparently undisturbed by whomever ransacked the house. Inside, you found 5 canning jars that sit on shelves, each containing a different denomination of coin. Beside them rest a well-made, stained, and finished wooden box, which inside you found the doll and the love letter of which you spoke, which connects the Blue Veil Troop with this family, as the Cladsby, who has now been departed of this world, was apparently the lover of the daughter of the Landrys who once lived in this house. Her name was Ophelia. So very strange and interesting happenstances and discoveries as you look at this place, but why they are obviously no longer here or living here that you can tell, and this place has been ransacked and gone south, is a mystery to you. So, you find the large room. You find it's been ransacked. There is dust everywhere. You found what you found in the closet underneath the stairs. What do you guys do?
I think we were getting ready to go upstairs, were we not?
I think so.
Go upstairs. Who does that?
The people that, or persons that appear to have been here more recently.
Okay. But you guys describe to me what you're doing if you're heading upstairs. How do you go about doing that?
I'll go first.
Theros goes stomping up the stairs. Well, I don't know.
As thoroughly as he can.
Yeah. Are you able to see the hallway at the top of the stairs?
I do see it.
To your
I'll
right
go
on the map.
next. I'll go next.
You'll go next. All right. Fliggin quietly walks up the stairs.
It's not hard after clumping Mr.
Yeah, no, not
Boots
at
over
all.
there.
Not at all. The
I'll make
stairs
sure
climb to a
everything's
small
loud.
hallway. So the stairs climb to a small hallway with two doors. Both are slightly open, and from your vantage, you can see the rooms have been most likely ransacked along the way, as the one below was.
Is there two doors to the north and one to the south, or two doors to the north and windows to the south?
Two doors to the north. Are you only? I'm curious of what you're seeing here. Hang on a second. See.
Yeah. Just barely see that one door.
Oh, you know what?
a
I
little
think
bit.
that one door must be closed. Here, let
Yeah,
me
the
open
door's
that door
closed.
for you.
Well,
No, that's a window.
these
Those
are
are windows. Yeah,
Okay.
there's a door here, and
There's
there's
a
a
door
door
there,
here, and
and a
there's a
door.
door there. Let me
This
open that
door
door.
is closed.
Here, I'll open that door for you a little bit. There we
Okay,
go.
saw it. Is there anything at the end of the hallway? A window or anything?
No. Nope. No window.
Just goes to a wall?
Yep, just to a wall.
Just to a wall.
Do you want the first door or the second door?
Well, you don't ever want to have a door behind you open, so let's just step to the first door.
So you take the second door and I'll guard the first door.
All right.
All right.
Looks like
So the first door, you look in, and it's a bedroom that appears to have once been a girl's bedroom, though it has been thoroughly looted. The mattresses from the brass bed lies upon the floor with slashes in the fabric, and the knitted comforter lies in a pile nearby. There's a small dresser that has been broken open, and its drawers are thrown to the ground, the garments within strewn across the floor. A broken mirror hangs above the dresser, and a layer of dust covers everything, as if untouched for some time. And then Theros. This room is as plundered as the downstairs, and perhaps even more so. The bed is turned over, and the chest of drawers fully broken open, and there are holes in the walls, and a pull-down stair leading up to the attic. Further inspection of the room is impossible.
okay. Why don't you get everyone else up here?
I'll go over to the stairs and say,
Hannah's
Hey.
fallen asleep, and someone has to stay and watch over her.
"Hey guys, come upstairs. I don't know why, but come upstairs."
Okay. Do we drag Kenna with us?
Jar. Peanut butter jar. Do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. Kenna doesn't has faded from existence.
She's in the peanut butter jar.
Okay.
Well, do I drag Kimber with me, or do you have to carry this goat?
Oh no, Billy will follow you wherever. That's fine. All right, I'll drag you guys up the stairs here.
I gotta take what's his name with me too.
Trandon.
We can't leave him alone. He's got to be protected.
Yeah, he decided he wanted to go outside on the porch and have a smoke. He said, "I'll wait for you guys."
I don't know if I like that.
Kimber,
Combat is ensuing.
Kimber, are you going upstairs?
Well, yeah, I don't like leaving that guy alone either, but I guess Kenna can stay with him.
Kenna, who's that? Kenna doesn't exist.
Oh,
Kenna's in the ether right now.
alright. Well, I can't leave my party alone, so I go with them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm scared, Quimber.
Theros is
Of course
here.
you are. All right. So what do you guys want to do?
Oh, what do you want to do?
We'll go with
I
I can't see the map.
I'm going to go into the girls' room.
You go there, I'll go into this other room.
I'd like to
Stay in
go
the
over.
hallway with the goat.
Yes, I'd like to go over to the bed and see if the slashes look relatively fresh, and
Okay.
if I could possibly figure out what caused them.
Yeah. Why don't you give me an investigation check on that one?
As I figure out how to get my character sheet up. Investigation. Oh yeah, I suck at this.
Yeah, you really are not very good at investigation, are you?
Get out of the way early.
You totally investigated it.
I
like
think it's a bed.
Yeah. Something got really jiggy with the bed when it came to slashing on it. But what caused the slashes? Something sharp and slashy.
With a roll of 1, it could have been blunt, for all you know.
Yeah, maybe.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Is there actually blood on the bed like this, or is it just kind of decoration?
No, there's no blood on the bed.
Okay.
Um,
That's what the map looks like it has.
the map looks like it has blood. The map does look like it has blood, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
It's
Oh,
red.
the bloody mop.
Yeah. Huh.
It-
Well,
It's red
Uh,
mold.
Oh, that's even worse than black mold.
yeah. Yeah, something like that. But it's not blood as far as you don't know that. You wouldn't know that. You don't know anything about that.
I know that I'm in a house. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vaguely.
There's a spider web in the corner up here. So
Okay.
there's that.
Well,
So.
I got something. I would like to poke around in these extra piles of
Okay. All right.
debris.
While you're doing that, Theros, what are you doing?
The only thing I can't see is apparently up that stairs or the drop down.
Here, let me
thing.
let me move the door out of the way here.
Yeah, because I can't
we'll
see
just
the
turn
room mostly.
We'll just turn the door over here and get it out of the way. There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
How's that work?
Looks good. Where's the stairs into the attic?
Right above you.
And it's down?
They're pull down stairs. So
Do they look like they have been used recently?
give me a investigation check. See, you're not much better than he is at that. But it's hard for you to tell if they've been used recently.
Do they look like they are sturdy enough to hold a 350-pound
Dwarf?
Theros?
You would know if you would pull them down to look at them.
Oh,
see, that's the problem.
I thought it was.
Well, see that. Yeah,
down,
that's
open
the problem with you knowing, whether or not they've been used recently is you kind of got to look at them a little bit more. But
I thought they were already down. Like
No.
they're already descended.
yeah,
I'll pull them down.
I'm mocking you with your roll. So
Mock away. I'm enjoying it.
yeah.
I will.
Okay.
pull them down.
As you pull them down,
Is it like Chevy Chase where they come down and hit you in the face?
No, you pull them down, but you get this strange smell that just kind of comes out of nowhere, reeking of rot and death, and actually bursting from what looks like the closets and the walls within the closets, and in fact they actually come through the walls and the door and everything out of the closets. A wave of stench and rotting flesh and shambling, rotting beings come wandering out.
Gads, Filthy Fred. Or Frank.
Yeah, I need to.
Not like I haven't been bitten by one of those before.
All right, let's do this here. Hang on.
They just came out of the wall.
Yeah, they actually burst through the wall.
And they brought trees with them.
Yeah, I mentioned that they're in the midst of trees, right? No? Right. Okay, come on. There we go. Managing this game is hard sometimes.
Whoa.
That's not a few of them.
Yeah, just a few. Just a few. Roll initiative,
Is
please.
that an accident?
No, that's not an accident.
At least we know Kina won't cast Fireball.
Well, we know where all the servants went to now.
Make sure you select your token before you roll initiative. Ooh, I like that roll.
How did they all fit in the closet? It's like a 10 by 10 room that has 822 orcs in it.
It's magic.
Or a 10 by 10, room that has an elder red dragon in it. Wow. How'd that happen?
Oh, suspension of disbelief. All right, so Fleegan,
Shape changing.
you're up. What are you doing?
Well, seeing how that they seem to multiply, I will go ahead and stab this. No,
I
I'll
don't
stab
want
this one right here
That.
Okay.
with my serrated dagger that will not cause them to bleed, but you know.
Oof.
Dodged a bullet that time. Did that work? Did I hit him with an 11?
No, you did not.
Okay, then as my
They
bonus action.
surprised you. You got kind of a little nervous about that.
Yeah, a little nervous. As my bonus action, I am going to disengage and run away!
All good, as all good rogues will do.
Actually, good question, guys. Should we go downstairs? Because they'll probably kill half their damage, their hit points by falling down the stairs, right? Thoughts?
That's not a bad
I
idea.
think so. I think it's going to hurt their brain.
See,
Shut
they're
the door.
really fast and agile. I'm guessing World War Z.
We could spread out so they have to come through the doors and we just get to mow them down that way.
All right, it is their turn. So, Theros, as always, is going to get gnawed on because that's his thing.
Standard operating procedure.
Standard operating procedure. But it's Fleegan was able to slip through the door and leave Bob, whatever your name is, Kember, standing in the doorway where he's going to get
got more armor
chewed
than me.
on. He's got more armor than you, huh?
Yeah.
I think his AC is lower.
All right. Oh, look, there's more. They just keep coming and coming and coming.
I
All
tell
right.
you, They had a lot of servants.
Good thing there's a wall in between you there, Theros, because there's only 3 that can attack you right now. So,
Yep.
but they're going to try and bite you. So this one right here is going to try and bite you. Ooh, there's a 17 hit.
I don't take that as piercing damage, is it?
Yeah, it's piercing damage.
Then it will hit.
All right. That means
They're going to pierce through my wagon wheel shield.
With their very, very sharp teeth.
That's got to be
Alright.
some long fangs.
So you're going to take 4 piercing damage. I need to make a Constitution saving throw, please. No, you fail. Oh, good. You take 3 more points of poison damage, and you're poisoned. You have a poison condition, which means that you have disadvantage on saving throws. I think. Hold on a second. Condition to poison. You have. It's been a while. Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Oh, it's even worse. It's even worse. Wow. Okay. Okay, so this one's going to attack you. Let's see if he makes it worse. No, he's not going to bite you. The other one got in his way. The third one bites his friend.
Nice.
I'm going to say the other thing is, there, Casey, is the more rolls you get, the more probability of getting a 1 too.
Well, look at all those 22s that I missed. So, had I have taken the first roll, then the second roll would have hit, and the third roll would have missed. You know, but then there were 22s in there too. So yes, the problem is that I'm rolling more times. So you're right. There's more of a probability of bad things happening, but I don't know. I guess you could flip side of that. Theros, or I'm not Theros. Kimber, you're going to get attacked twice. We're going to see what happens here. I don't think a 12 hits. I'm sure a 20 hits though, right?
I will warding flare it for.
You're going to warding flare it. Of course you are. Of course you are. So it misses. All right, none of the rest of them can get through, but they're all moaning and screeching and wailing as they're coming out, trying to suck your guys' brains out. So, Gror, it's your turn.
Okay. Nobody's that hurt yet, right? Out of those 2 blows.
What's that?
Don't seem that hurt, you know?
You're not hurt at all. Nobody attacked you.
I mean, Kimber and Theros, do they seem very hurt?
Kimber and Theros, do they seem very hurt? I don't.
I'm approximately 35th, 54ths.
Right. That makes sense. That's like just about 65%. So I guess you'll be okay. I'll leave you to fight the 6 on your side. And I'll help Kimber and chop this one in the doorway.
That one right there?
Yeah, the one on the doorway right in front of Kimber.
All right. Yeah, let's take a swing. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, that hits. 8 slashing damage, huh? These are not your grandmother's zombies. He takes it and continues to come for you guys.
Damn, their servants are tough.
All right. Anything else, Fleegan? Or whatever your name is. Gror. Yes. I will get it straight.
The little hairy fellow.
I'll tell Billy to stay back and wait.
Okay. All right. Theros, you're up.
Well, we're going to go rage.
I forgot to mention I'm going to take the shield out now, too.
Okay. Shielded up.
Shielded. And I will go for that one.
That one. Okay. Let's see, are we going to divide and conquer? Or that's really focus fire, not really divide. I was just thinking you might use Graxel and divide that thing in half. Oh my goodness! There's our first natural 20 for the night.
I have disadvantage, so that's not.
But you have disadvantage. But you still hit the thing. 13 plus 1, 14 points of damage. Which takes that thing and slashes it completely in half. So I'm going to go ahead and take him out of the way. And he's dead. Dead, dead, dead. He was already undead. Now he's dead, dead.
He's re-dead.
He's re-dead. I like that. That's better. Rage gives you +2 to damage. Yeah. Yeah, I know, but he already did so much dang damage. All right.
I know.
Anybody?
I thought it gave you advantage too, but I don't know.
Yeah. Anything else?
I think I've heard him called well dead. Point to.
Okay.
There we go. I like re-dead.
Redead. I like redead. Reeded. All right. Anything else, Theros?
No, I
Okay.
can't back up.
Not really. You could, well, yeah, well, I don't know. With your size, I don't know, but he's kind of.
That's
You might
fine.
be able to. Well, no, you would get attacked. No.
I could get
Yeah.
attacked. I could
You
go
could-
ahead and
you
get
could-
the
yeah.
attack, but back out and let them attack one at a time. But
Yeah.
that's fine. We'll keep it going for now.
Okay. All righty. Well, Kimber, you're up.
Oh my god! I mean goddess, and I'm gonna do a second level burning hands.
Okay. Burning hands. That'll be
No!
fun.
We're gonna burn down the building.
Let me see. Let me see what happens here, because that's gonna be really exciting. I like that. Where's my library? There it is. Where'd my burning hands go? Spell effects. It's been a while since I pulled that one out. There it is.
How many days did we go since we burned down a building?
That's little.
No, that's not little.
He
I have to make it.
Made it big
I-
enough. He
I
hasn't made
have to make it
15
big
foot
enough.
cone.
There we go. That's what we're looking for. So, let me zoom out here. Okay. So, I don't know. What are you trying to do with that?
Yeah, just basically it's gonna go from me and as many of them as I can.
You're pretty much going to try and hit all of them in the room. Yeah, he's basically going to set the room on fire. So this will be fun. So they all
Burn
make
down
a.
I have a
Building.
feeling
Alright.
I'm going to be jumping out a
You
window.
you go ahead. You go ahead and roll your damage. I'm going to go ahead and roll their saving throws. What are they? Dexterity saving throws?
Fliggin, you jumped behind me. I don't think you have a say in what I get to do to save myself.
So are those dexterity saving throws?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, see, DC 14. Yes. Sir.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start with this one, and we'll just kind of go across the way. Blah, 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 blah. So the first one makes it. What was your damage? Second one fails. So go ahead and roll your damage so that I know what we're doing here. 14? Goodness gracious.
Nice.
Thanks for that
Minus-
6 that showed up at the end.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to take that off. Okay. Okay, so that one dead. Re-dead.
ED.
Re-dead. Re-dead. No, why am I doing that? Clicking the wrong thing. Yeah, that one makes it. Okay, this one.
What would it called? Well done. Also now
What's your save DC? 14?
14. Save at 14.
All right, that one makes it barely. That one fails. It's re-dead. That one fails. It's re-dead. All right, this one right here. Oh, he passes. He, she, it, they pass. All right, the next one succeeds. See, you guys are making me burn all of my good rolls, so I'm not able to hit you guys with that. That one fails. So that one is Redead. All right. So you're trying to control your flame, and it looks like, kind of right in the hottest part of the flame, even if you look at the pattern of those who died and those who didn't. Um, some of them were able to jump out of the way. Some of them were not because they were right in the heart of the flame. But you were trying to control it and spray all of them. So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw to find out if you manage to keep from setting the room on fire.
That might be a good idea, though. This place needs to go down. No, okay, dexterity save.
Roll a 1. Please kiss me a roll a 1. Well, you haven't avoided a fumble. Dexterity saving throw. So you did very good focusing your flame right out through the middle, and it doesn't catch the room on fire, but the bed that was torn and slashed up on the floor is definitely smoldering. So you recognize that something's going to need to be done about that, or this room is going to start to ignite here in the not too distant future.
Well,
Because
geez, I
it's
guess our investigation of that bed that Fleegan did is all we're going to get from it.
oh noes. All right, Fleegan, it's your turn. You have a pathway to victory here. I'll get these guys out of the way here.
Well, after all of that running away, I guess I can run forward.
No.
And yeah. I feel very brave now that you protected me. Thank you.
He's not bravely running away anymore.
I was
I'm bravely running
screaming
forward.
like a little girl when I was setting the room on fire. Oh my god!
I'm going into the mix. I
All
want to be
right.
poisoned too. Why
All
not?
Okay.
All right. I will stab that one.
Are you sure? You know what? You're third level. I don't need to tell you what to do. Just do it. You're stabbing that one.
Stabbing
Okay.
that one.
Okay.
And
Your
a 10 doesn't
serrated
hit.
dagger.
Yeah.
Wow.
Doesn't
Fliggin
work.
did not sleep well last night. Actually, none of you
Apparently.
slept
And
well
then I
last
will
night.
stab this one
All right.
with my other hand.
Yeah, no.
Or not.
All right. Well,
I just became a snack.
yeah, here's my life. I'm done. I'll just roll up a new character.
All right. Here we go. I'll rub my hands together now. Mmm. Yeah, Fleegan is a snacky snack. All right. Let's see. First one rolls a natural 20.
Ooh.
Ooh, I wonder if I have something that might avoid that.
Do you have resistance to poison?
What's this do? Oh.
You take 11 piercing damage.
Oh.
That's not fun.
Yeah, it bit you hard. It bit you really hard.
In the head.
Yeah. On top of that, la-di-da, da-da-da-da.
Con saving.
You need a con saving throw again. Ooh, no. You take 3 more poison damage. Unless you have resistance to poison.
I don't think I do.
I don't think you do either. I think
Just
that's
dwarves.
hell. Dwarves, yeah.
Yeah. Those are diet dwarves.
All right, that was just the first one. All right, and it reaches out to try and grapple you. Give me a athletics or acrobatics check, please.
At disadvantage, right?
At disadvantage, yes, because you're poisoned.
Thanks. Athletics.
That's okay. You
or
need to beat a
rack
4. Athletics or acrobatics, you need to beat a 4.
I think my bonus beats a 4.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Here's my 20.
Yeah, well,
Like
that was
I need it here.
All right, so okay, that was 1. Okay, we have 4 more to go.
All right.
Let's
the whole
see.
night's gonna be just attacking poor Fleegan.
Yes. Yes.
Don't worry. They'll all
Miss.
surf.
Oh, an
Ooh.
18 hits. 4 piercing damage, and you're already poisoned, so. Yeah. And then
Is he re-poisoned?
last one. All right, 15. Is a 15 hit?
It does. That's exactly enough.
Ooh, 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 ooh. This one's gonna hurt. 6 piercing damage. Fleegan doesn't go down. It's close.
Ah!
Fleegan's not looking so. Fleegan doesn't look so good, and you're poisoned. So, but he survived.
How can we sleep while our beds are burning?
All right, Theros. Let's see what happens here. So we got this one's gonna move down here. This one's gonna move over here. This one's gonna move over here. All right. 3 attacks, Theros.
I'm gonna attack the one on your right. I'll hit that one.
Chompy, chompy, chompy misses. Chompy, chompy, chompy misses. Your hide is too
Miss.
strong. You're just too resilient. You're just kind of holding these things at bay as they're, swarming you, sort of thing. All right. Well,
Damn.
they didn't manage to overwhelm Fleegan, though he's not looking too good. In fact, he's looking quite green. Believe it or not. Gror, you're up.
Which is I'm
I'll
gray
hit the one
normally.
to the right of Theros.
Okay.
Or not.
Ooh, battle axe is not gonna hit. Theros is kind of big, and you're trying to get through the doorway, and it's kind of trying to bite him, and you just miss. So, anything else?
I was looking to see if my advantages or anything can help with that. Oh, does not look like it.
Okay.
I will go to try to save Fleegan in his next turn.
Okay.
Get past Kimber.
Yeah, you could slip past Camber.
I pass the one in the doorway.
Yeah, that's fine because they're focused on Fleegan. So you could
Can
move in there if you want to.
I go all the way above Fleegan between
Yeah.
those two.
Yeah, you could slip through them.
Right.
For sure. Okay. All right, Theros, you're up.
We'll crush one of them. We'll just go with the one on the north here.
Okay. Grax will say crush.
And looks like I missed.
No,
We need
that
our
ain't gonna do it.
we need our Kenna.
You need your Kenna. Yeah, makes it kind of tough, doesn't it? All right.
She would
Anything
just
else?
burning hands anyways and burn down the house.
Anything else?
That's it.
Burning down the house.
I'm holding this the fort here.
All right, Kimber, you're up.
Oh wow, I wasn't ready to be up. I was listening to everybody else. I didn't even plan nothing.
Heal
Well,
Fleegan or hit somebody and heal Fleegan.
yeah, I think that's what we need to do. Go in there.
Look at Theros holding off the horde while you guys are busy trying to figure out what to do in there.
Well,
glad
I
you
mean,
didn't take
that's
it
what you
personally.
do. Can somebody say tank? Tank him. Hold aggro, man.
So I hit that one next to me.
Yeah, you're gonna hit that one with your mace? Yeah, you are. How much damage?
Only 5.
5 bludgeoning damage.
But
Wow.
it's been burned, right?
It has been burned, yes. So, what does that do?
Oh, I don't know. Is it dead?
No, it's not dead.
Okay.
No, it's not dead.
And I'm gonna.
It's only mostly dead.
Fleegan's pretty messed up. I'm gonna do healing word.
Okay. You can do that.
And we're all waiting eagerly for you to do that.
There it goes.
There he is. 6 points of healing, Fleegan.
Woo! That gets me closer to not dying.
Yeah. You should
Yay!
fake being dead.
Dead, not dead. All right, Fleegan, it's your turn. What are you going to do?
I'm going to stab!
You better kill some of these things.
You mean you better hit something?
They're all burned
I was-
already.
Stab this one right
Disadvantage.
here.
Disadvantage.
I would go for one
Disadvantage.
that's not that almost dead. Almost re-dead.
Oh, Lordy, where is this? There we go. You know what? I'm going to disengage first as a bonus action. And well, actually, let me see here. Yeah, crap. It's too small of a room. Never mind.
You could
I'll
probably-
stab.
You could. Yeah.
No, I don't. He may not. No, I don't think he can slip out of the room at this point. Not with where you're standing there.
Yeah, I was hoping to be able to
could-
throw through Quimber, but I don't think I can.
You might be able to step back over to here so that, maybe Grower can take some of the heat.
You know what? I'm going to step over here. I already have disadvantage. I'm going to throw a dagger at this guy.
Okay.
Just don't roll a 1.
I'm just figuring out which dagger I want to throw.
Not
Pointy
the
one.
third one.
The pointy
The sharp
one.
one.
Ooh,
The one that doesn't
Pointy one.
hit.
you came really close to rolling a 1 twice.
I swear, Fleegan, like I said, you guys had a rough night last night. I don't think anybody
Must
slept well.
have. I'm
Yeah.
going to. That was my disengagement, so that's my 2 actions.
Yeah, that's all you can do. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's their turn. Oh my
All right.
goodness. Snack.
I'm snack sized. I'm that, so it's all good.
Yeah. They've already gotten a taste of you, so they're not quitting. All right. So this one is gonna go after Fleegan. Oh, 16 hits. So Fleegan, munch, 3 piercing damage. Good thing I'm not making you roll for that poison every time. But in my opinion, if you've been poisoned, you're already poisoned. So, all right.
Poisoned.
Let's see. That one. Hang on a second. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so that one. Oh, that one hits too. 5 more piercing damage. Fleegan goes down.
Dun dun dun. That's usually normal.
Yeah. And then this one right here was.
Fleegan's not that tall, so he's almost always down, isn't he?
Yeah. So nice. So little metagaming. I consider it to be a dick DM move for them to attack players that have already gone down. But if I had already planned to attack them, I follow through. So just so you guys know kind of how that works. So this one's actually going to be biting Fleegan too because it was in the process of simultaneous combat, and it misses anyway, so the point is moot. All right. This one is going after Gror. Ooh, 21 hits, doesn't it? I'm sure it does.
Yeah, it was a 19.
Oh, yeah, 19. Yeah, all right. So Gror is going to take 6 piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw, please. Gror. That is a good Constitution saving throw there, my friend. That's a very good one. And this one right here can't get past his friend to get after Kimber. So we're going to have this one go after Theros and miss. The one next to him, miss. And the one below him, miss.
Thanks.
Fleegan's, Fleegan is much smaller than Theros, and apparently the others do not know how to bite. Theros is doing a really good job beating them off, is actually what the deal is. That's, yeah, phrasing. Okay, we're going to move on. This is PG-13. Gror, you're up.
Is this the same day as the funeral? It is, right?
Yes, it is.
I'm pretty sure I used second wind in that fight. No, I'm not going to be able to do it now. Got second wind. I used the action surge.
I'm pretty sure you did, if I remember right. So yeah.
That's what it was, yeah. So can I heal Fleegan still with him down?
Yeah. Yep.
Alright, well, I guess I will just absorb more attacks because of his foolhardiness and use the blue
I
stone.
call it bravery. Bravery, I say.
Oh, I'm sorry I couldn't draw more than one attack from me that turn anyway. But the 1d8 plus 3 to be healed by all friendly creatures within 30 feet of the stone.
Have to be line of sight.
Just says within 30 feet.
All right. Well, everybody's gonna get Theros.
Well, I'm within 30
Everybody's
feet.
gonna get healed. So go ahead and roll.
Directed, it'll go around
Except
the
for
corner.
Quimber, he's already at full health.
Yeah. So everybody can go ahead and roll and tell them what they get. Tell them what they get. Tell them what they win.
You win 8 hit points.
A new car. What is a new car?
Exceed your actual total hit points that you can have at the very beginning of the game when you're in your current state.
8 hit points. Fleegan is no longer unconscious, but he's laying on the ground.
Isn't he always? Because he's so short.
Yeah, well, he's pretty close. Boy, you guys are brutal.
They
You guys are brutal to him tonight.
All I did was miss every single attack and see what happens.
Yeah. All right, Rory. Anything else?
I would like to attack also.
Offhand attack? Because that was an action to use the stone, right?
Yeah, do I have one of those?
You have an offhanded shade. Do you have a short sword or a dagger? Oh, do you have your shield on? You're holding your shield. Yeah, you can't do an offhand attack then.
I'm just wasting time, don't worry.
All right.
I tell Fleegan, get up and fight or I'll dance upon you.
And I know where his boots have been, so that's pretty impressive, inspiration there.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right, we're going to move on from that. Theros.
We'll kill the one to the north.
Are you sure? I'm calling that you're not. He's going to miss. No, he hits.
I miss because I'm disadvantaged.
You do have disadvantage, don't you?
Why?
Boy, I'm glad you guys are being honest.
Why are you disadvantaged?
Because he's poisoned.
I don't know. Has it been 1d10 minutes?
No.
No.
Rage
Just
doesn't give advantage.
Well,
No,
rage
it doesn't.
drives poisoned.
Rage doesn't give you advantage. It just
It
gives
just does more damage, yeah.
Oh, okay.
you more damage and
All right.
extra damage.
Resistance to physical attacks.
Yeah, so Theros, what are you doing? Anything?
Reckless.
Nope. Or tanking still.
Anything? Yeah, you're right. Tanky. All right, he's drawing aggro. Kemper, you're up.
I'm gonna smack that one next to me and healing word Fleegan because it seems like the thing to do.
Okay.
One has to die since he's been burnt and hit already.
Yeah, you redid that one. You can roll your damage if you want, but he only had 1 hit point. All right, and then healing word, the Fleegan, huh? Make you burn all of your spell slots.
Yeah, I'm going through them.
All right, Fleegan, you heal for 6. All right.
Wow.
So, Fleegan, you're prone. You can choose to get up if you want to.
I don't know. They can't seem to hit me when I'm on the ground, apparently. I will get up. And I guess at this point, I really can't do much more than throw daggers at this one.
It's funny, our rest is not from the last rest, it's from the rest before.
Yep. So you're probably running close to running out of spell slots, right?
Well, I didn't use much in that last combat. I was pretty much full on spells. I used my Radiant Dawn, though, and I don't have that.
Does a 15 hit?
Yeah, you figured out to hit something.
It was all the inspiration from the dwarf shoes. The bottom of what's on the dwarf shoes.
9 piercing damage.
Yes.
Yeah, you redeaded it. It is
That
redid.
dagger
Did.
must have like
I'm
gone
not
right
sure you're gonna
through his
want that
spine.
dagger back, but you did that. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to throw at the other one that's straight across from me.
This one here?
Yeah, this one here.
There's not one here.
I see one right there.
You see one right there?
There's one
I
here.
don't see one there.
Oh,
There's one right there.
yeah, it was one that came up on you and knocked you down.
Okay. Well, apparently I didn't see it.
Okay.
I did a refresh and apparently it popped up. That's why
Okay.
I kept on pinging this guy right here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then stab.
I will
And
stab instead. I will stab him because he came up on me. How dare he come up on me? Oh, that's right. I already reloaded. Already. Offhand. Six, 15 hits.
Look at you. Yeah, look at you.
Sneak
And you get
attack.
sneak attack.
Kill that. Oh, good God.
Yeah, you got
Killed him.
it.
Can I just go home?
It was
Oh,
already
yeah, I-
burned. It was already burned. You finished it off. All right.
You redeaded him.
Well, there's only 2 left in that room, but it's their turn. So one of them's gonna bite you, Fleegan. This one.
I must taste like chicken or
Oh
something.
my god.
You do chase like chicken, don't you?
Ooh.
He bites my
Die.
ear off.
Die again, because I did 14 points of damage to you. Die, go down. You're dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
You just healed him 14.
So you see this mouth of this thing just open up and just latch onto his head and just start chewing on his skull, just gnawing on it. And as he goes back down to the ground after he stood up and stabbed the thing. Poor Fleegan.
Man,
we need
it's gonna
to-
be a
what
rough
did you do
day.
to piss off the GM?
Well, see, the funny thing is that actually I could have made you roll because your poison condition was probably cleared at that point because you had already gone down. But I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. Anyhow, I'm not going to get into that. All right, this one's going to attack
Fleegan.
Gror. Yeah, it's going to hit Gror too. Yum.
Wow, it gets consistent 20 points.
7 piercing damage,
Wow.
Gror. And make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Sweat.
Yeah, no sweat. Yeah. Good at that, isn't he? So, he's going to take that damage. All right, let's see. Are we going to get Theros this time? 3 more attacks. 6 is a no. 8 is a no.
Oh!
Natural 20! That's 3! That's
Ouch.
3 in one combat. Oh, ouch. Oh,
Divided
let's
by
see what
2.
happens here. 10
5
piercing damage.
5.
5? Oh, because you're raging.
Yep.
5 piercing damage. Let me see if I can do anything else. Get anything else. Get anything else.
I'm surprised till the end of their next turn. I was surprised he actually hit me. That's probably what it
Yeah.
is.
He's probably surprised. He's surprised. He gets to go first next time,
Wow.
which means he already went first.
I'm just
Yep.
glad we didn't leave Theros in the room where everybody rolls 21s all the time.
Yeah, I know.
That's because
All right.
that's why I chose this room.
Right. It was a good plan.
Okay, Gror, you're up.
I'm going to attack the one that attacked Fleegan since he doesn't want to pay attention to me.
Yes, of course.
Hey, I
No,
hit
right
this time.
Not you. The zombie doesn't want to attack me. Came in here so he'd attack me.
Hey, dead gnomes don't talk.
There.
Ooh.
God damn it.
Oh,
Can
my
ignore me, zombie.
goodness.
Is that
Well,
4 in one round?
he obliterated that one. I think it's more than that because I think there were some with disadvantage. But yeah, no, I mean, we're back to seeing roll 20, roll natural 20s all over the place. So, yeah.
Makes
he
the game
wiped that
more
one.
fun.
Discredit
that
my
way.
critical. That's not nice, Casey.
So you're going to roll on the crit table and see if it gives you
Oh.
something special. Just
Where
for
is
fun.
that?
Go to your, it's next to your gear tab. Go to your collection tab. And then down near the bottom, it'll be rollable tables and you'll see weapon crit.
Indium box collection. Okay. Just knew with the new.
I don't know, roll 20 updated and all of the macro buttons disappeared. So
You see that roll?
yeah, you're able to maneuver toward your opponent while attacking and attempt to harass them. After you attack, you can choose to attempt to grapple your opponent. Blah blah blah. Well, your opponent's dead. So,
Can I pull his head off?
sure. Pull his head off as you stomp on it. Well, yeah. Okay. Theros.
Now I can stop.
No, not yet. You can pull his head off though.
All right,
Theros.
We're gonna attack this one because
Okay.
apparently I'm not doing a very good job with the other one. $20 hit.
Oh yeah, 20 hits. Yeah. 16 slash damage.
How about max damage?
It obliterated that one. Absolutely obliterated that one. Good job, Graxel. You do anything else?
No, we're still holding the room.
All right, Kember, you're up.
I am going to kneel over Fleekin and pray that he is not dead.
Are you doing a cure light wounds, or are you doing?
Yes.
Okay. You shall pray, and Kizmia shall grant your prayer, and bring Fleegan back from the brink of death once again. As Fleegan's eyes flutter open at this point, but it's not looking very good, considering all things considered. Anything else, Kember?
Once I see he is regained, I'm going to see if I can figure out how to get to
These guys.
helping Theros. Did they leave a hole through the wall between the rooms or anything?
No, because they burst out of the closets up here, but they didn't burst through the walls between the rooms. So there's a wall between the rooms. So if you wanted to, you could get over there. Yeah. Okay.
I'll go over there, and while I'm doing that, I'm kind of stomping the little flames that are around the bed too.
Well, there's no flames. It's just kind of smoldering, and you know.
All right.
So you're gonna stomp on the smoldering bed, though, where there's a zombie laying. There's a zombie on top of it that's kind of smoldering now too.
Gross.
That kind of stinks.
This is gross.
Oh, that right. Yeah, it is gross. Fleegan, guess what? You're awake again. Wait. You saw a bright light in a tunnel, and then it went away. And then you saw a bright light in a tunnel, and then it went away.
I see spots.
You see spots. Was that the red spots you saw in the bed?
Must be.
Yeah.
No, you did add to the red spots on the bed and the walls and the
You
ceiling.
are a red spot on the bed.
And with that, I'm going to jump
my friends
forward
Here,
and
Truer
stab this
words
one
have not been spoken.
many, many times. I will stab it upon something. Hopefully, we'll see.
Everybody's like, what got into Fleegan?
You're gonna steal my whole glory move when I had the zombie's head from the other one. I have to carry it into the other room just to do this. Yeah.
You can if you want to. Fleegan's done. Fleegan is done. He is so done.
With that, die.
With the sneak attack damage, yes, he is done, dead. Everything in that room is re-dead. Redeaded. All right. Anything else, Fleegan?
That is it.
All right. Okay, well, this one's going to move over here and try and chew on Theros. So let's see, can any of them hit Theros this time?
Oh
yes!
my God.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, what is that? 4 piercing damage?
Yep.
Yep. All right. Now, let's see. Do I get a chance to do any more damage? All right. Well, that one has advantage. All right. The next one. Another natural 20. No, he misses. Last one. 11 misses. Okay. Well, they tried. They tried.
What's that say? You've had to use 2 natural 20s against me. This
That's because
tank's
you're
got some
raging.
armor.
Yeah, you need to settle down, big boy. All right, Gror, you're up.
still has
All the
more hit
ones in the room are
points
dead.
than Fleegan at full hit points.
Gurr wants to run out of the room and then jump into that empty space next to Eros right there.
There's no empty space right there. There's one there.
Yeah. It has an X on there. There's one that has an X. Looks
You
like
know,
Yeah, it's behind. Here, let me get rid of that one. Well, there we go. Well,
it is
The
okay.
closet they came through doesn't lead to both rooms.
no.
Bummer.
Does it?
I think we ought to all just stand in this room, the 3 of us, and
Can I
discuss
attack the one that's in that
the-
space I was going to go to?
Yes, you can.
to discuss the zombies and what they're doing, and leave Theros
So,
to his own demise.
I'm going to toss the zombie head from my shield hand. I ripped off the other one. The zombie's face to distract it. Just right up above its head, hoping that it detects the blood flying near it or anything. And then,
Okay.
kind of like, what is that up there? And then, punch him, or chop him in the face, I guess, in this case.
Okay. Give me a charisma. Uh, uh, I I don't know what would be a charisma roll that would be good for that. Persuasion. Maybe a persuasion roll. You're gonna win. You need to roll better than a 2. Yeah, there you go. It has been persuaded. Let me check the other 3 that it went by. Oh gosh, yes, 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 yes. So, what is it that you wanted them to do? Because they're all going to do it.
Be distracted, look up,
Be
hey, look
distracted.
at that.
Okay. All right, they're all distracted, so you guys have advantage against them.
Okay. I rolled
All
a
right.
23 with both rolls, so he takes
Yeah, I
11.
see that. Yep.
So am I now neutral? No longer have disadvantage?
Yes. So, Theros, you do not have
Did that-
disadvantage.
Did that kill him, or is he still alive next to Theros?
No, it didn't hurt him. It just distracted them.
I thought I was attacking too.
Oh, no.
I rolled an attack
went.
thinking I could just
That's 2
Yeah,
actions, right?
yeah, no, you wouldn't be
my
able to do
free
both.
hand.
No, you're using an action to try and persuade it, is what I was having you do.
Oh,
Okay.
So I'll
So-
hit the one that's.
And you did. I mean, you're actually very effective with what you did. So,
So I'll hit this one here.
Okay.
There we go.
so
Oops,
I'm going to
sorry,
take that
rolled twice.
23.
Yep.
Yep. So, with that one right there? That one right there?
Yeah, it's not there anymore on my screen, but
It's invisible.
Why
min
is
damage.
Why is it not there anymore? That is weird.
It's like you got rid of the dead one and it went with it.
Yeah.
I can still see one in the corner.
I don't know. Something's buggy or whatever, but I have one here that has 5 hit points left and it's dead, so you killed it.
All right.
So, good job.
I feel so
Okay.
accomplished.
So there's not one there anymore. Oh, there he is. Okay. There he is. Now. Okay, so he should be dead. Okay, so he's dead. Yes, okay. Anything else?
Thinking.
All right, Kimber, you're up.
I'll use the amulet on Fleegan.
Okay.
There are no more zombies around. I'm okay.
All right, I guess I won't. I'm thinking about it. I was really thinking about it. All right, I'll head around to the other room. I really can't do much though.
Well, I really can't step out either. That's the problem.
Well, he can.
He is going to need to be
attacked.
healed. If we fight again, he's just going to go down in another one hit. I don't see what's wrong with healing him now.
Well, you don't want to heal him now. You want to wait until he goes down, then you heal him and bring him back.
I mean,
I've
because
got
that's the only time he hits somebody. I get it. Okay.
Well,
I gotta see lights, man. There's
I
4
will-
lights.
I will hit one with the sacred flame just to weaken him.
That was savage.
Oh well, they get to roll, and he'll take 8 though. Dex save.
What are you doing? I'm sorry.
Sacred flame on the one past Theros there.
Oh, Sacred Flame.
Yes.
Okay, so they need a dexterity saving throw on that?
Yes. And they take nothing if they make it.
No, they didn't. That didn't go over very well. So how much damage do they take?
8 points.
8.
8 points of sacred damage. Ooh, that hurt.
Radiant.
I wonder if they're not vulnerable. They are not vulnerable to sacred damage. Okay,
It's radiant damage, Casey.
radiant damage. Oh, it's radiant damage. Okay, so
Might be
yeah,
vulnerable to that. I don't know.
no, they're not.
Okay.
All right. Anything else, Kimber?
No, that's good. I'm glad I could do something.
Fleegan, for the first time this combat, you're not dead. And you're not being surrounded by a whole bunch of nastiness.
That's right. I'm coming up to this closet to see if there's any more zombies. And I will stab them if there are.
You look in the closet expecting there to be something there. There's not much of a closet left considering how they burst out of the closet. There are no more zombies in the closet.
I feel like that's a job well done then.
You were stacked like cordwood in there.
They were. Yeah. How do you stick that many zombies in a closet? That's a good question.
That's what, when
Correctly.
you kill a bunch of people, you tend to throw them in stacks. You know?
Are you doing anything else there, Fleegan?
No, that's about all I can really do.
All right, good. That means I get to attack Theros 3 more times. Okay.
Isn't there only
first one.
3 left?
There's only 3 left, yes.
There's still 3?
16
Even
will
though-
hit.
I see 2.
I only saw 2 also.
Well, yeah, they're
Okay,
have the
one's
X
right
on it.
there.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right, so
Sneaky, he was hiding under his colleague. We thought he was
Finale.
dead.
does a 16 hit piercing?
Yes.
Yes. Nom 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 nom. 5 piercing damage. Theros
3.
3. You're right.
God.
That's the third crit you've done on me on this.
Max damage. Come on. Max. Ooh. Well, 5
more.
points of 5 points of piercing damage.
It
Let's
is
see.
a
I'm
great.
down to less than half. Oh,
You
you get
strike
to roll
with
another one.
debilitating force. Roll additional attack damage. All right. So that is what do they do?
Scar.
1d6 plus 2.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Jesus, a scar, and you have to rest on extended rest.
All right, 2 more. Well, 1 more damage, I guess. 1 more point of damage.
Just hope it wasn't to your crotch.
Yes,
No.
but you do have a scar. I have a scar
from-
because I've been bitten by a zombie.
It's not the first zombie I've been bitten by.
Yeah, guess what? He bit you too. Am I 3 for 3 that round?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yes.
ooh, that was pretty good. I like that.
And, yeah.
Yeah. 4 more points of piercing damage.
Down to 21.
Yeah, boy, they haven't quite gotten to the brains yet, but they're getting close. All right, Gror, you're up. You see Theros getting mobbed by giant zombie mouths.
We have advantage.
Yeah, you do.
You do.
Theros also. Well, Theros undisadvantaged.
Yes.
All right, I will try to hit the one in front of me.
Looks like you
Like,
do.
yeah, that works.
Wish I could give him the 11 damage. I thought I gave him last turn. Maybe I'll get lucky. Oh, 8.
8. Okay, so that one takes 8.
He just moved. Now he went back.
Yeah, I know. They're stacking weird, so okay.
Is 8 enough? Right. I heard 8 is enough.
8 is not enough. 10 is not enough.
Man, Patton.
Yeah. 8 is not enough, 10 is not enough, 12 is not enough. So yes. No.
13.
He's not dead. Undead. Redead. He's not redead. He's still undead.
So at least 2 of them are injured.
Anything else, Groar?
Well, I can't really get into the room right now at all, right?
Nope.
So, what the hell? I'll move just a little bit so that Kimber can take a shot or something.
Okay. Alrighty.
Just follow through over there.
It's Theros' turn.
That's dwarven.
I'll take that one out.
See if you can return the favor. Of course, Theros is tanking. He's got all the hit points.
13 hit.
13 hits. Yep.
So it was 13 kill it.
Squish. Squishy squish. Yes.
Now you guys can get in the room.
Yeah. There is a space there now. All right, Kimber, you're up.
Up in there and stomp. All the way to the corner.
There's a live one here and there's a live one here, so you can pretty much
corner.
move.
Well, I can't move through; it'll attack me.
No, I got that right here.
You can do the dwarven dance of joy in battle.
You're saying I can go there?
Yeah, you can move. You can move around them because they were attacking Theros, so you can move in and out.
Me.
Grora's commanding Kimber to dance to get that far.
All right, you smack that one. Yeah, he walks in there and being a good cleric fighting an undead, he destroys that one. So there's one left, and then there was one. Fleegan.
All right, I will move to here. Can I see this guy? Is he visible?
Yeah, he's under partial cover because there's a big Theros in the way.
But I'm short and I can see between his legs.
I don't want you shooting anything between my legs.
I am going to whip it out, boys.
Will hurt him. He's already got a scar there.
Groar has already done that, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, he has.
But has he done it with fire?
We're not doing that.
I am going to whip out my wand.
Yes.
So blast him.
Fleegan is going up beside the big Theros. He's getting between his legs and whipping out his wand.
Again.
It sounds like a really bad Harry Potter adult movie.
I'm sorry, but that's what he said. You can't deny that's what he said.
Indeed, that is. And I used to have a button for. There it is. Take that. Oh, wait, that's the attack. Take that. And that. And that.
Because he can't hit with a dagger, he's going to hit with his wand.
Yeah, because then it's automatic.
You guys are jealous of my wand.
I think the crowd's kind of probably giving raspberries rather than cheering.
Yeah, I think you're right. All right, so Fleegan does a grand total of 8 fire damage. Oh, does some damage, but doesn't do enough. So, so that gives it a chance to chew on Theros one more time. Here's another natural 20. Come on, you know you want it.
Not gonna happen. It's gonna be a 1.
Why did it not roll? Why didn't it not roll?
I didn't see a roll.
There it is. Oh, he misses.
Oh.
He said it wasn't going to happen, and it was pretty bad. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, Groar.
All right.
Stompage.
I'm going to kind of like pivot and push off of Fleegan to get into the room and stomp here and stomp there. Chanting a urban shanty or whatever. And then I'm going to try to rend this last fiend's skull asunder.
Who knew that a dwarf was dexterous and could dance while stomping on things?
I've got advantage, so...
It's a good thing you have advantage because that
I
first
know.
one wasn't enough, but the second
not
one was more than enough.
really a good thing. It's just fate.
It is fate. Of course it is. I should say that we're on a different round and it doesn't matter anymore, but that's okay. We'll take it. So you described to me how you obliterate this last one. You've already described how you got there.
I just pirouette in the midst of the stomping, enjoying myself, and chop down diagonally through the zombie's head, bisecting it so it slides, delicately to the floor, just silent, no rattle or thump.
And from the other camera angle, he rolls his eyes, thinking, channeling Kenna, as he does a pirouette of blades, bouncing off of Fliegen, doing a somersault, stomping on the things, whipping out his axe, and slashing through.
Whipping out his
Because
axe.
yes, yep, you know it. That's the theme of tonight. This has gone from bad to worse. Dun dun dun! Congratulations, boys. Without your conscience in your guide, you have managed to survive the zombie horde.
And we
Well,
did burn down the building.
Oh, it's smoking.
Yeah.
There's a smoke coming out of that room now. And it smells. Oh, it smells. Yes, it smells pretty bad, considering the smoldering zombie in the room next door. So, what do you guys do?
Continue to stomp zombies.
Okay, it smells worse every time you stomp on them. The stench gets worse and worse and worse.
So if you step on a zombie, is it called a zomp?
Zomp. Yes, I will zomp. But I've heard that if you zomp long enough, they no longer smell.
I think we just need to get that fire out, ransack the place, and get out of here because we're pretty beat up.
Right. So, what are you guys going to do?
I guess go downstairs and tell a friend that it's okay to come up here. Make sure he's okay and bring him up here to see what we've made.
Bring him up to see what we've made. Oh, look what I have made. I have killed zombies. Whee!
We have made a nice statue out of people.
Yes. Oh my goodness. That is disgusting. I don't like that smell. What is that ladder leading up into the attic? Is there something up there?
Getting to that.
Getting to the smell, that would be the dwarf.
I don't know. As many times as Fliegen dead, are you sure he's not undead at this point? He's been reanimated a couple of times.
It's not just lights you saw. You also lost control of your bowels and.
If the party allows, I have a 10-minute spell to cast.
That makes things smell better?
It could. At least you, maybe a little.
Alright.
It's Prayer of Healing. It takes 10 minutes to cast. I can heal up to 6 people for 2d8 plus my level. Or my
Wow, that's
casting
pretty cool.
modifier. So if you guys would like, I'd like to heal some people. That's my second level spell I have.
So he's gonna spend time convening with his gods and praying for a massive round of rejuvenation for all of you, since you've all kind of needed maybe a little
Not that
bit.
there's a ton of these guys left or anything, but as I just forgot our guide's name. Lord.
Brandon.
Yeah. Does Trandon recognize any of the zombies?
Is that Trandon? No. What is that? What is his name?
I thought it wasn't. Okay.
Trandon is the one that we buried.
Trandon's the dead guy, yeah. This is
God, what's his name?
His name is
Tanner.
Tanner the Fisher.
I think we'll start with a T.
No, that's
Tanner the Fisher. All right. Oh, by the way, you loot the bodies and you don't find anything. They're zombies. They don't carry anything on rags.
But did I recognize any of them?
Did you recognize any of them?
Yeah,
Does Tanner recognize any of them?
it's Tanner.
Tanner recognize any of them?
Right.
Absolutely not.
Trying
He
to
says
make
this-
lemonade out of the lemons
Yeah.
that are the zombies.
Yeah, that's a good question. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no.
No,
Well, there were so many of them. I mean, no, no, no. Well, that kind of looks like Grandpa. Well, no. You might have had a cousin that looked like that one over there, but
Why would there be so many zombies in such a place?
that is a good question.
because somebody put them here to stop us from going up this ladder.
Well, let's go up the ladder after we get the healings.
After the healings,
And how much healings did we get? 11?
Ow.
looks like you all got
Yeah.
11 healings. Wow, that's not
Well
bad.
done. We're in the gods.
Right.
I have been returned to full health.
Let's take you upstairs.
Take note of this evil.
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
Who's going first?
Upstairs. Grower's going first, right?
Okay.
Fleegan, did you take your heals?
Whenever
I
he
was in
gets,
the process, and then somebody dragged me away.
Oh, sorry.
whenever Grower is covered with gore up to his knees from this much dancing, he becomes, pretty impulsive and kind of brave.
How many hit points does Grower have? I still
39.
see you at 49 out of 49. You're fully healed.
At 11 more than filled me.
All right. Okay. All right. So the stairs ascend to the attic above. There's little to see here save for a table in the center of the room with a lantern set upon it. There are 5 chairs that are set about the table. 2 of them have what you've heard called lifts, commonly used by halflings, softlings, gnomes, and other small folk to sit at taller counters and the like. And there's a metal box that stands in the corner of the room.
Can everybody see the map? Because I can't.
Go to your right.
Ah, nice.
So it sounds like a kid's room, maybe, if the chairs all have lifts on them.
2 of the chairs have lifts on them.
That's
They
the
use them.
Taverick.
Yeah. And this room hasn't been, this attic room hasn't been ransacked. It's interesting because there's it's a table with chairs around it. And as you look around, you kind of notice that, there is dust on the ground here as it were everywhere else, but there's definitely footprints all over up here in the dust. So
Hey, Fleegan, go check out the chest.
I'm afraid zombies might jump out.
Do we have a light source in here, or can we all use our heat vision?
If I remember, he's a human.
Okay.
there's light, there's windows up here, so there's light coming
There's
in.
enough light. Okay.
Oh yeah, for sure. So Fleeting goes in.
Is this chest trapped?
I don't know. Is it? You tell me. Roll
Come-
perception.
Heard you with Billy. Remember, you should get in healing position next to him already.
You are not sure if this chest is trapped or not.
Is it locked?
It is not locked.
I will open this said chest.
I will cast resistance on Fleegan before he opens the chest,
Okay.
just for a
All right.
bonus.
All right. I was gonna say, Fleegan. Not sure that was a good choice, but he opens the chest, and resistance is futile because it wasn't trapped. So,
Was the chest resisting? Like a mimic.
All right. You open the chest, and inside you find in the box about a half a dozen of these strange-looking masks.
Is that real teeth, or is that wooden teeth?
No, it's wooden.
So, okay, it's not like they attached real teeth to it.
Nope.
I will.
It's like somebody's skin that they cut off of their face.
So
No,
if
but
I pick up one of the masks and flip it over and examine it and see if it has got some inscriptions or writing or such.
Manufacturer,
no,
information.
it does not have any writings or anything like that. But when you pick it up, you get a
Chris,
very nauseated feeling, and you start to sweat, and you begin to have the vision of the green flames.
Way back when? Last year?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you get that feeling coming over you as if you're going to start seeing that again.
is it obvious to us that the mask caused anything for him, or
You see him kind of glaze over and start to sweat.
is he still holding it?
Yes.
I knock it out of his hands at the haft of my axe. I don't
Okay.
touch it.
Okay. Fligan, you're startled back from starting to head off into a vision, and feeling very sick, but not to the point to where you actually vomit. Um, and as you kind of come out of that, all of a sudden you're jarred out of it as the mask is clattering across the floor in front of you, and Gror is standing in front of you with his butt of his axe, um, kind of brandished towards you.
I was beginning to see some stuff
I'm sure it wasn't any
about.
good.
No, but it might have had some kind of clues involved.
That's why I didn't try to break it. If you
How
think it
how
was at
many
your advantage, you can go get it. But
how many masks are in there?
6.
6.
6. All right, so let's throw all these back in the chest and let's burn the house down.
Wait, I thought it was giving you a good vision.
I didn't say good vision. I said it might give me clues.
All right, so are you gonna try it or not?
Yeah, I think I'll try it again. If I throw up, you can knock it out of my hands.
All right, deal.
So I'll pick up the mask again. I'm not going to put it on.
You pick it up, and you you don't start going into a vision again, but you feel sickened by it, as it just makes you feel very, very, very nauseated.
All right, burn it. Let's burn it.
So Tanner comes up the stairs as you're saying burn it, and he's like, well, it's a good thing that you say burn it, because the room downstairs is starting to catch on fire. We might want to be leaving this place. Oh, what in the...
You
Is this
recognize that mask, Tanner?
a meeting place?
You don't
What is
know.
this place?
Meeting for who?
Well, I seem to be wondering these lifts on them chairs. There's don't know if the Landrys haven't had any children over other than Ophelia. Why would
They're
they
cute.
be? Why would there be lifts on these chairs.
Probably not for their kids.
May not be for kids, could be just for people that aren't very tall. Look at Fleegan.
I'm tall, you're just too tall.
Are we so
What?
sure we wish to burn these masks so fast? You know,
I still think we should search this attic before we're gonna abandon the house too.
if we
Yeah.
need disguise,
Well, you might want to be making some quick work of it because this building's going to stop burning down because that room down there is really starting to flame up.
All right, well,
We need to
don't
get
touch
on
that
past it
mask.
before it
But
gets out.
have you ever seen it before?
While they're doing all that, I want to look at the lifts, see if there's any engravements on them. Anything abnormal to them.
There's nothing that seems abnormal to you about them. Gror is kind of. You said you're looking around the room. Give me a perception check.
See a bunch of piles of stuff.
Yeah,
Yep.
give me a perception there, Gror.
Does anybody help me?
I'm gonna investigate or help Gore if that's what I can do.
Yeah, you can help, so he would have that with advantage. And then you asked Tanner if he had seen the masks, and he says, "I've never seen those masks. There's some weird stuff that's been going on in this place. Almost seems to me as if this might have been used for a meeting place of some not so savory people. If you get my meaning."
I think
Yeah,
we
we
should keep the masks. They could be a disguise we could use later on.
I'm not putting that thing on, are you?
I agree. We need somebody to check it. Like, you know.
Leave them in the box. They may come of use later.
Yeah.
We can always destroy them anytime.
We at least need one. That's for sure.
All right, Gror, you look around the attic and you don't find anything of note other than, old pieces of, household storage items. Nothing of note.
Going with the advantage. Damn it. That was going to help. All right. Well, we better go, I guess, right? Before we're done, did we check the coats in the closet before we came upstairs? I think we did. I think I made that note last game, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, you didn't find anything of note.
Okay.
I think Theros or somebody was checking the chairs, like seeing if there's any engravings or.
Yeah, he did, but he didn't see anything out of that would have
Any
been weird.
paperwork hidden under the table or anything? You know, how people like to hide stuff underneath tables and chairs.
Mm-hmm. Of course, yeah, nothing under the table or the chairs. Nope, not at all.
We think we could smother the fire on our way past it? The second floor?
No, at this point, it's kind of getting out of control. You would need buckets of water and other things to start to potentially, hopefully, fight it back. But it's that mattress is fully engulfed at this point. It's setting the rest of the room on fire, and there's quite a bit of smoke starting to billow up out into the hallway. You're going to have to, kind of, work to get yourself down the hallway before you inhale too much smoke.
Another place we burned down.
Works for me.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
So you guys succeed in burning down the Landry house, but considering the state that it was in, it probably needed it.
It's broken. Burn it
With
down.
all the zombies, yes.
Burning down the house. All right.
May the
All right.
Landrys and those that were here rest in peace. And may Kismia and Jinx have saved Ophelia and her child from whatever had transpired.
Over here. Get you back downstairs. And get you outside. And of course, Kimber is saying a prayer. As he is known to do. As the house begins to quickly become engulfed in the flames of the upper levels, and the roof starts to disintegrate as the flames burn.
There was no
through.
basement, right? Because we're in a swamp. That would be insane.
That's probably a very good summation for sure.
That's where the swimming pool is. Come on.
But did you guys look for one? No. Do you think that there would have been one? Well, there was a well right around back of the house anyway. You think, well, okay, if there's water in this well, then there's probably water in the basement. So that's a good summation, like I said. Okay. So, yeah, that's what you find. So, what do you guys want to do next?
Are there any other buildings like sheds or carriage houses or anything else standing?
No, it was just the house.
There were no boats or anything at the dock either.
Nope.
And we really need a ranger.
Did you guys search the well already?
Yeah.
They had checked the well, and they found water in the well.
We could go back there and look, though, and try to find any, paths or, tracks or something that are evident at least.
I could drop a lighted stone down in the well so we can maybe...
Well, it's full of water. It's completely full of water.
Not deep.
Oh, okay.
We're in a swamp.
Yeah. All right. It's time to move on then.
Yeah, so, but what Grohl was asking was, going around and looking for some paths or something like that.
Somebody had to go to the tea party, to the attic.
Yeah. It's well overgrown, and you quickly realize that if there was a path, it would be very hard for somebody to conceal it, considering how hard it is to move through the overgrowth without, trampling it down and, leaving a trail, and you just don't see anything like that anywhere.
Not to or from the well or anything either.
No, not at all.
Weird. Does anybody know anything about Cladsby? Really, that what we found out makes sense, or?
You guys had never really seen him with female companionship, and it was kind of odd. You're trying to think about what you knew about him, and that you just assumed that maybe that just wasn't his thing. He never really seemed like somebody who would flirt with anybody outside of his normal duties as being a very charming individual for the gambling tents. So you think about it and you think, well, maybe it does make sense that he had a previous love and he hadn't gotten over that and wanted to move on. Who knows?
Well, it's hard to say what our welcome is going to be like when we get back to town.
Well, I don't think we should go to town. I think we should go to the witch still.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe the witch can tell us something about the masks.
There you go.
I think that's that's the path we were taking anyway. This was just on the way there. What does Tanner think of that?
Well, I'm thinking at this point that there's more mystery than there is answers about what might be going on. Now, I wouldn't say that the bog witch is bad, but I'm also not quite sure she's somebody that I want to spend a whole lot of time with. We have Father Kenlin who, talks about grace and acceptance and life and death. She just, I don't know, people go to her to maybe read their fortunes and such. And I don't know if I really am all about that kind of stuff.
I think that might be more necessary for this mystery, though. The father hasn't necessarily solved any of the problems plaguing the town. Not that I'm saying he's, involved. I'm saying he hasn't solved them. Perhaps the witch help us do that.
I think we ought to go to her. I like her already.
Oh, wait, it's a bad idea. Hang on.
Starting to remind you of Mother Salvinsa.
Well, I'd say, and I say that it wouldn't hurt. I'm quite intrigued as we continue to move farther into this. I've always kind of just been a fisher, but at this point, it's almost maybe a little bit of exciting to be honest with you. Things are kind of unfolding. I mean, I ain't never burned down a house before. He kind of stands there, somewhat mesmerized as it's crackling and disintegrating in front of your eyes.
And
Like,
Fleegan's
Just as
going
you might find it hard to stop now that you start.
to kick Quimber in the shins and say, "Yeah, he didn't have to fight those damn zombies."
he was down there having a convenient smoke, right?
Maybe he started the fire. Mm.
Yeah, Fleegan may not have any memory
Let's see.
of it. Who started the fire? Died so many times.
Tanner didn't start the fire.
Yeah, right. That's kind of where my brain was going there. All right, so what are we doing here?
We're getting back in his little boat. We need to find a nice place to rest. Go to the witch.
Well, the witch's place is a good ways off, but so that'd give you time to, if you wanted to take a short rest in the boat, you're probably welcome to.
How long of a rest does Eros need after that injury that it said an extended one or whatever? He's not penalized or anything, right?
No, not really. No, not at this point. But
I honestly,
yeah,
I think I should do a cure light on Fleegan and Theros, at least one more. Pretty much using all but one of my spells, or maybe all of them. Let me
I'm
look.
smart.
I have 3 first levels left.
Why don't we do that, and then we'll take the short rest, and then take the boat to the witch.
well, the short rest. I mean, the short rest you can use your hit dice.
Yes.
Short rest doesn't rejuvenate spell slots.
That's also a good point.
Yeah, I'd rather roll 1d12 to get hit points back rather than waste spell points.
I guess that's up to the GM then, since I already rolled.
Yeah, I'll let you do that because I was actually recommending that while you were rolling. So
Okay, great. Thank you.
yeah. I could say, well, you rolled it, you cast it, but I'm not going to do that to you. I'm just going to try and find a way to kill you guys. I keep trying, and you guys keep thwarting me. I mean,
That was a lot of zombies.
there was a lot of zombies. Now, had you have Kenna,
We
maybe
had
it would
more zombies.
more zombies. I don't know. We'll see. All right.
More 20s.
So you guys get in the boat and you head on out towards the Bog Witch's hut. And I don't know, Tanner gets a little visibly more nervous the closer you get, but he's also somewhat intrigued about what's going on. So he's willing to take you there, but he's not. He makes it plainly clear that he's not getting out of the boat when you get there. He doesn't really want to have anything to do with the Bog Witch.
Ah, she's fine. Come on.
Tell him we'll keep him safe and not to worry. Pat him on his strong shoulder.
Well, he's pretty stubborn when he wants to be, so he ain't going nowhere. All right, you guys arrive at the small shack. Show you the picture here.
Art.
The small shack that sits in this cove has many chimes, crystals, and other items hanging from the eaves. And there's a dark gray cat with yellow eyes that looks out at you from a window.
Ooh.
What do you do? And it's obvious that someone is home or should be home, as there seems to be
What time of day is it now?
steam coming out. It's afternoon.
Okay.
There seems to be steam coming out of the chimney of the shack, and you smell what you can only think is maybe something cooking, but you wouldn't think that it smells like something that you would desire to eat. But you do hear, noises of just general milling about from inside the shack itself.
I think we should guard from the water side. Like somebody should stay on guard. And then somebody should protect Tanner. The other two can try to talk to the witch. Perhaps. I'll take any of those roles, whatever you guys think. I just think we should be careful that we're not surprised or followed. Does Tanner think we could have been followed?
Tanner, if you ask him that, do you ask him that?
Yeah.
He indicates that, it's entirely possible he wasn't really paying a whole lot of attention to whether they were being followed or not, but the fog has, burned off, so it would be relatively easy to see, if somebody was right behind you, but also they, you move around and kind of snake around through, as you're rowing, snake around through the various areas, so, if somebody was trying to keep their distance, it would be hard to tell. So
Gror looks at Theros and says, "Who do you think should take which roles?" Like, you're the leader, right?
Yeah.
as you all are talking, what's that?
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, as you all are kind of talking about this, you're kind of sitting there in the boat and you're looking out and trying to kind of establish your game plan. You see a individual that looks like this open up the door to the shack, and look out at you all. And she says, "So you've come. Well, no, be quiet. Just stop." She doesn't seem to be talking to anybody specifically when she says that.
Great.
Yeah, just, well, no, just one. Strange.
Gror thinks he knows how she feels.
World that moves beyond the dancers. Across the sky, the soul tracks, but changes not. But I see you all have come to maybe ask a question or two. So, and it dips below the waters as it moves, grows, and learns. Do you not know what that meaning is? As she looks deep into Fleegan's eyes.
That is why we're here. To find knowledge?
Of course you've come to find knowledge. Why would you not come here? So get about, come on in. Come on in. I know you have questions to ask.
The first one I have is, who did your tattoos? I love them.
She's letting us in her cabin and everything.
He's inviting you in, yes.
Well, let's go in.
Yeah.
I don't know how to answer that question, Fleegan. That has totally blown my role playing ability mind at this point of the night. So I'm sorry. I would love to interact in that way, but I can't do it right now. Darn it!
I stumped the GM.
You did. You did. Congratulations to you. Roll a d20 for me, please.
Is Tanner coming in?
But yeah, we can't leave
Tanner.
him outside.
No, Tanner is not. He's not budging
Oh.
out of his boat.
I'm
Well,
holding up to my standards.
Yeah,
Somebody
your
needs to
standards are
stay
too
with him then. What you guys think?
I'm guessing the GM is keeping sure that the person that's taking us around is going to be alive when we come out.
I can stay with him. I'm really worried about him too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to metagame trust Casey. Have him disappoint us or something.
What? What? What?
Well, it's us all to be involved in the conversation, I'm sure.
That's all right.
Then he would
No,
have let Tanner come inside.
you guys do your thing. You guys do your thing. Do what you think is right. So, all right. So, does you guys go inside? She beckons you to come on in.
Yes, I go
Yeah.
outside.
All right. So the shack appears to be much as a soothsayer's shop, with all manner of charms, crystals, animal skulls, and other intriguing items set on shelves or dangling on strings from the ceiling. There are 2 copper lanterns hanging from crossbeams that cast a dim light in the shed, and their light reflects off the nearby crystals to form patterns on the walls. The place smells of a heady and somewhat exotic scent that emanates from a small tin of liquid wax on the stove. And there's a tea kettle that sits beside it. And in the center of the room, atop a round table, stands a crystal shaped like a skull, and a number of crystalline shards. There are 5 thick candles that burn with a reddish hue, and a handful of bone charms sit upon various areas throughout the room. And she looks at all of you and says, "Though I wonder what dealings you had with him, I am glad that you did not kill my friend and that you took well care of him. My name is Amansha. What be your names?"
I am Theros.
When you introduce yourself and you say, "I am Theros," she snaps her head. She wasn't looking at you directly. She was kind of looking at everybody. She snaps her gaze right directly to you, looks into you, and she begins to say, "The time shall soon be when you will be forced to make a choice. A choice that you would choose most surely not. Shall you kill the hope of all for the sake of the freedom of all things that will die if you do not? And if you so choose, will that choice be the right one? For with the freedom of will comes the freedom to make mistakes, even ones that may bring horrific consequences. And then you must ask yourself, are you ever truly free? And then she blinks and looks around at the rest of you, expecting you to give your names as well.
Oh,
Of course,
wise
put
one.
that down.
Yeah. Oh,
Uh,
wise one, I have much to learn from you. I am Fleegan. And he bows gracefully.
You walk in the place of the sight,
Yeah, tell me about it.
but you be not welcomed in them sacred places. Your footsteps pound as the thunder and the faliento, and all them that finds their way there hear the sound as drums and the marching of the dead. It shall not be long now until the time be coming when your brothers and sisters rise against you for the doom you carry. What then shall you do, bringer of all that is vile? What shall be your solace? For the deception lies within.
Thinks to himself, yeah, I always thought that guy shouldn't be trusted.
I will sneakily eye the rest of the party. If you can sneakily eye.
Equally eye. Is that a way for that to go?
Things that make you go,
Names. She looks at Gror. What be your name?
He says, Ferromancia, my name is Gror Grudgeholder. We have come for the answers to our missing family. We were told you can help us.
Missing family. Tell me more. Tell me more about your family.
We've come from many places. We move as one. They were attacked and taken away from us before we could return. We've followed them here, and your name was spoken to us as one who could help us.
Of course. Of course. Of course I could help you. And you are from the truth, no doubt. Is that right?
He says, no doubt.
What's that? What did you say? I heard two things at once.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, you can say it too. I mean,
I'll say we are the Blue Veil.
yeah, and Gror says, no doubt.
Yes, some of the townsfolk were in with the raid on your people. You know, I saw them bringing in stolen goods. And at least one that were taken captive. Not sure who all of them was, but I know the butchers were involved. And a few dark elves.
Yes, dark elves is what we were told.
Yeah.
Gror shows her that symbol that we found. Brand with the skull and the melting, gore around it. Picture number 74.
Yeah, let me finish with her saying a couple of things, and then she's going to shift into something else as soon as you show that to her. Okay. So let me go through that.
So she needs to finish her prophecies, right?
Oh, I didn't know there was one about me. I mean,
I didn't hear one.
But she says that, but I know the butchers were involved, and a few of dark elves, and maybe some other folks as well. You know, Chur and his lot. All of them that helped, they took a share from your wagons. All of them left with things. Some of them many things. I think Father Kenlin tried to help, but he's as afraid of the butchers as any. And then when you show her the skull, the symbol of the melting skull, something evil stirs deep within the bog and brings with it a festering pestilence that has been gone long from the world. It be tearing at those that wear the veil of blue, but has not destroyed it. The nights in the depths bring news and death. Follow their words at your peril, but follow their words you must. And she goes to the door and she calls out to Kimber in the boat. And you, what is your name? Kimber.
Remember,
Hey, Bob.
Yeah, sorry. I almost passed out there.
Oh, she's falling asleep.
Yeah, sorry. My new job's got me getting up super early. I'm here, though.
Okay. All right. So she asked for your name.
I am Kimber, a priest of Kismia, also a follower of Jinx. Oh, well, I guess I'll be standing at the door because I want to keep an eye on Tanner also.
Okay, so you didn't stay in the boat. You're just kind of standing at the door.
I was going to stay in the boat, yeah, but if I
Well,
could.
she went to the door and she called out to you.
Oh, okay. Alright, that's good. Yeah, sorry. So that's pretty much what I tell her. I say, you're a most beautiful woman. Who is it that you call on to get your information? Sorry, I stick with Kimber, always
Sure.
flirting with all the girls.
All right, hang on just a second. But I am a priestess of the Avendu. Have you not heard of the Avendu?
I am. I have heard of them, but I don't know much about them.
Well, those of us, not as well known and not as old as many of the other religions, but those who give insight and revere the concepts of enlightenment and introspection as embodied by the goddess Morviana, with her consultation with the god Mistos. But then, of course, we know that all things come to death, and therefore the cycle ultimately leads to a meeting with Malathuk. So therefore, I follow much of the cycle of those that I guide. Sometimes I can tell things that are to be, and some things do not come in the ways that I think. But much of what I see leads me to where I need to be and how I must respond to those about me. So now that you've told me your name, what questions do you have for me? And are there needs that I may be able to provide?
Says it seems that people that we hold dear to our heart that have now left this world and have possibly found their way to Malithuk um, left us with many unanswered questions. But the one that we seek the most is the ones that are still among the living that have been taken from us. We're wishing to locate them and rescue them before their captors are able to kill them or soil their good spirits. So my question is there any way for you to speak to those that we have lost and perhaps what you can information you can get from them could lead us to those that are still alive? And if that is not the right question, perhaps you could.
Oh, but I do not speak with the dead.
Uh,
And though I appreciate your courage in asking me these questions, a fearful veil is shrouding my sight in recent days. So much is going on. There is a dark and menacing feel as I enthuse at this time. It acts as a wall to my peering within the fallen, though. Often, all I can see, all I can feel, sickening. It's a consuming fire that burns my soul and tears at my life when the truth is sought. But I do not talk with the dead.
You are as upset over the goings on around here as we are. What is it you can do to assist us?
You need health.
We need health, we need rest, and we need information.
And who can we trust in the city, in the town, besides the father?
Is there any others that we can enlist in our fighting of this ilk?
I think them brewers, those false flames, to call them, may be involved in some dark business. I think there'll be a cult seeking some great evil here in this swamp, and I think them false flames know of it, or are part of it. But no matter else may be, I know them gnomes are involved with the butchers. If you want to find out where the Butcher Clan compound be, you're going to have to get it out of them.
Hmm.
Son of
But
a
the
bitch!
butchers are but a pawn for she who seeks the greater darkness.
We've dealt
But
with them.
I'm sure you have. But at their head is a fanged serpent who seeks a most terrible end. Unknown to them is that one, and it is one you shall oppose even to your own deaths, even to the depths of the abyss shall you seek, and there perhaps You shall find your word. But those in the town whom you may trust is the question. And I find that it is hard for you to understand. As I speak, but you do not know. And I say, but you do not hear. But no matter. It is not for you to understand. Yet, one could understand. She says this as she looks at Fleegan. But one must know how to understand. And there be a taint upon this town, a rotting, festering there, from the inside to the skin. Not all things be as they seem neath the shadows and misty eyes. Beware them that wear the masks of the Ancient One. He that yet be striving for his place in the placeless, seek the lies in the deeping truths. And where the right is hidden neath the wrong, and the clean stained by the sickness and the foul. Many in this town cannot be trusted. But who they are is not for me to say. What else may I do for you, my friends?
Roar says, Mancia, I feel these flames that you speak of, and they lick at me also, and they either must consume my rage and allow us vengeance and to safely capture that which was stolen from us and our friends and family, or they must give us this information we could then succeed in our task. Can you either tell us about many things we've heard, or can we show you something that we found that we don't know what it means or how it is a threat to us?
Well, of course I may tell you of things that you may have heard, and them that hide in fetid places. Friend killers, marked as being... but perhaps not. Seek their counsel, but wear their intents, as none truly know the secrets that be buried deep within another's soul. Believe their words, but not their tales.
But you don't
So,
speak of the gnomes when you say this?
the gnomes, those false flames, vile they are.
Then who do you speak of that have these words?
I'm not sure I followed the question that you ask.
Who is it that we should listen to but not trust? Be speaking the truth.
Those who speak in right words, but those who have tales that are incorrect.
Okay.
Do you not see? No, you do not see. Of course you cannot see. You are not one that would understand.
I think she means the
Well,
farmer and the constable.
because we were told about the murder, right? And who's to blame or who's not. Correct? That's what the father and the constable, kind of have to do with, right? Supposed murderer. That would be my next question. And can you tell us of, and I'm looking for their names, Insel Denari and Shermal Sundestian?
Ah, Vincent and Cheryl. Those who think they've been wronged or have wrong done. For what do we know about them? Not much is not true. But truth is in the eye of the beholder. Correct?
Correct. Know where we could find them? Are they still here?
They are here. And they are there. If thou would like to know where there may be,
Yes.
we shall take care of you here first.
Have we shown her the mask yet?
No, I was going to that last. Kind of thought that it might be better to kind of go forwards. Because that was sort of like the first stuff that we heard about. Do you know who's guilty of the murder the town blames upon those two?
There is much in this town that is not right and is not what it seems, as I've said much time before, but you do not hear when I tell you. You seem to want to know, but you do not seem to want to hear.
She's not going to give you a straight answer. She's going to talk to you in riddles.
But I just need 73 more riddles before I understand it.
So, back and forth. You ask questions, she speaks in riddles. Much of what she says is not wholly different than what she's already said before. And trying to kind of bring this to a wrap because it is quitting time and everybody's tired. The bottom line is she offers assistance if you so desire a place to stay, but encourages you that is it appropriate to find Sherna and Fiensel. And she gives you a warning about seeking them out with others knowing that you know where they may be found. So there's concern in her that if you were to seek them and find them, you could put them in danger,
Right.
is what her concern is. Bottom line is, you've pretty much gained the riddles that she has to offer. If you guys seek healing from you, she could heal each of you up to full if needed. She doesn't really have much else to give you. But really leans on the fact that there is something foul and sinister going on within town that she's quite concerned about.
Yeah, she mentioned a cult. The butchers or brewers. She said brewers or butchers are part of
She
it.
said brewers, but she means the butchers. Just calling them out, I guess, for the spookiness of it.
Butchers.
Can we show her the mask at all today, or should we save that for next time?
We can save that for next time. We can kind of pick up from there, and it might be good to kind of go back and recap some of this stuff as we get started into the next one. Don't really have a good cliffhanger at this point. Don't really have a good solid stopping point other than there's this, and it may be good if Lee can join us in the next one to kind of be part of some of that discussion as we move forward.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah.
does that sound good?
Yeah. Or someone
Okay.
that can ask more questions. It's good.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Well, you guys satisfied? You got any questions for me? I know it's late. I'm sorry, but we gotta get moving on.
All good. No further questions
Yeah.
at this time, Your Honor.
I like
What's
the
that?
action-packed start. That was a good start.
Zombies. All right. Mark, you still with us? Or you done?
No, I'm still with you.
Okay, cool. All right. So, any questions from you? We're good. Yep.
No, I
Okay.
mean, we should all be full health, and we can talk to her next time, and that's.
Yeah,
No.
I'm just kind of thinking the only other question I had for her, two questions actually, are if she would know where our missing comrade would be held in town, because she did say there was one person who was from our troop, and the other one is how she can help me have better visions.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know. If you guys want to, between now and our next session, send me what your questions might be. That will help me kind of organize my thoughts. This is a very interesting conversation. So it takes a bit of role play preparation in my mind. So that'll work. So anyhow, we're going to end the session here. We're going to thank the viewers. And we hope that all of your adventures are sticky. Thank you and good night.
Woohoo!
Aye.
And I
Bye.
Ta ta.